Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fired Up with CJ show. Today we have a special treat. We have my personal trainer, Jason McWalter. I love Jason because he's able to actually break down and make things practical and easy for me to execute. And I thought it'd be great to talk to him and get some advice for the New Year's. So what are some of the common mistakes that you see people doing when they start first working out, and how can we avoid them?
Yeah, one of the biggest things I see is once people start a routine and start doing something, as soon as something goes wrong, when
Yeah,
life happens,
exactly.
they're easily discouraged.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I missed a workout. Now the whole thing is messed
Yeah,
up.
I
And
can't. I've already blown my goal. Forget about it. Eat a piece of chocolate cake.
so the biggest thing I would say for that would be to just get back on the horse and just forget about have a quick short memory. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that happened.
yeah,
I ate something I shouldn't have, or I missed a couple workouts. That's fine. I'm just gonna start again today
right,
and move forward from there.
right. And don't punish yourself. I notice that
Yeah,
what I
exactly.
do and what most people do is they get all punitive. Oh God, you suck. You can never do anything. Don't go there. What are some other things that you see that people do that kind of or get in the way of achieving their goals?
When other things come up, when life comes up, sometimes your workout, your health, your fitness is the first thing that goes away.
Yeah,
So just making that a priority and just remembering like this is your time. Like this is
right.
my time for me. I can forget about all the other stress and baggage and everything I have at the door, and I can just do something for me. And then
Mhm.
all that stuff will be there when you leave. So
Right.
just pick it back up and deal with that. So
Yeah, and
I
that's the hardest thing to do, to put something in your calendar, right? I've noticed is that having a set time to do everything where you're like, okay, this day on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. One of the things that you've said to me in the past that I think is completely related to coaching too is that you have to have a really clear goal, because it's a lot easier to work out if you have a very clear goal, So if you say, okay, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to, do 3 workouts this week, and my goal is to lose, 3 pounds, 5 pounds in the next month. Those are kind of things that I think have helped me at least get motivated.
definitely, but having a general goal isn't very helpful. Like I want to get in shape.
Right.
It's not very specific.
Right.
So I like to break people's goals down and help them find something very specific. Like you're saying, lose 5 pounds. That's very specific,
Right.
and something that's realistic, that's measurable. So you have a certain amount of weight or a race you want to run or whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Set a time frame for it.
Yeah. What's a realistic goal in terms of what people find in terms of weight loss?
Yeah, 1 to 2 pounds a week is very realistic for most anyone.
I think of what are the things that prevent people from working out. I think it's having a really clear goal, having a schedule, but then the logistics, like, oh, I'm going to have to join a club and that costs so much money. And they don't have the equipment at home, or maybe too cold outside to work out. So I thought what you could do is maybe introduce us to a couple of things, some simple workouts that people can start off that won't like get them all sore and disgruntled and sad, but that they could actually do at home to start off. What are some of the ones that you would suggest?
Couple things that are body weight exercises. Simple, you don't need any equipment. First one would be a push up,
Hmm.
and that can be done a lot of different ways. So, starting out with a higher surface to put your hands on,
Hmm.
like a table or a countertop. And
Right,
then as you get stronger, you can drop it down to a chair and then eventually down to the floor.
right.
So, it gives you a nice, easy way to progress and requires no equipment.
Okay. How
Uh,
many push-ups?
15 is a
15.
great number to start out. So,
Okay.
whatever height you're at,
Right.
make it so that you can do 15 of those.
Right. So if you can't do 15, move up to the table. If you go start off on the floor saying, hey, I'm going to
Right.
start off on the floor because when I was 18, I could do 15 push-ups on the floor. Can't do it, then start up on a chair, or then
Correct.
start up on the table. But do whatever you can do for 15.
Exactly.
Okay.
The next one would be a body weight squat.
Okay.
And same thing. Goal is going to be 15 reps.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that you're sitting down low, that your hips are coming down to your knee line,
Mm-hmm.
and just good form with your squat, and 15 of those as well.
Okay.
And then the next one after that would be a static lunge.
Okay.
And so what that looks like is if your feet were together, you're going to take one really big step back,
Right.
and then you're going to drop your back knee about an inch from the ground.
Right.
So chest stays up tall, knee comes down to about an inch around the floor. So you're not actually touching the floor,
Okay.
but you're just above it. 15 of those on each leg. So once you're done 15 with your left leg back, switch legs, you do 15 on the other leg.
Now I notice you're not doing anything to kind of ramp up. Like in the push-up you had, different levels where you're using your body
Right.
weight. Is that also true for the legs? Are there, if 15 is easy for you, is there a next level up?
The best way to progress that is to add more reps. So if
Okay.
15 is easy, do 20.
Okay.
It's easy, add a few more.
Okay.
So continue to do reps until your legs are burning. The burning feeling is your muscle being tired and fatigued.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. That's our goal. That's what we want, because what happens is your muscles say to your body, hey, I don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
I want to come back stronger next time.
Yeah.
So they recover, they rebuild, and they're a little bit stronger. And then next time you do 15, it's not so bad.
Right.
But if you do 20, you can continue to push that and continue to grow.
Yeah. Wait, between the squats and then the dips with your legs, I mean, are you working out pretty much all the leg muscles with those two exercises?
Correct. Yeah, the squats is going to be your main exercise for your quads, so the front part of your leg.
Mm-hmm.
And those static lunges are going to be really great for your glutes.
Okay, gotcha. It's like front, you're working all the big muscles, front and back. And they always say work the big muscles. Why? Why work the big muscles for starting off?
This is going to be the most bang for your buck.
Okay.
These exercises. You're going to get the most different muscles working, and the most benefit out of it for not having weights or bands or any sort of thing to isolate specific muscles. This way you can do a variety of muscles. You can get the most out of that exercise in a short period of time.
The push-up also working out lots of big muscles too.
Right. So it's working out your chest, but it's also working out your shoulders and your triceps.
What would a week look like in terms of this workout?
Start out with the goal of doing that 3 times during the week.
Okay. What would you do over time?
Yeah, over time, I definitely start introducing a little bit of cardio. Can be done a lot of different ways. The easiest way without any equipment is just to go outside and run. Granted that your knees can handle it and wherever you are, but assuming that you can run, just get outside, and you can do it around your block where you run down one length of the street, walk the other side, once you take that right turn, and then when you turn to go on the backside, run again, and then make your right turn again. So as you make your circle around the block, you're alternating between running and walking.
And why are you alternating between running and walking?
What this does is it creates an interval for you, and it allows you to spike your heart rate up and then bring it back down. And research has shown that that's the most effective way to burn calories through your workout, and it allows you to burn calories throughout the entire day as well. I would do this for 5 laps around your block.
Okay. Okay.
So 10 different runs, right? So you run down one side, that's 1, and then walk and then run is 2. So a lap around the block, you'll get 2 runs in there. So start with 5. That'll be a great way. Most people are going to be huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
And the lungs should be burning, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then as that gets easier, you can go for a longer distance. You can increase the number of laps. There's lots of different ways you can progress it and continue to make it hard. Just like with the other exercises, by adding reps, you can add reps around the block.
Right. Okay. So it's the first week looks like just all weight workouts, do those 3 exercises 3 times a week. The next week add a cardio.
3 workouts, and then I would add 2 of the cardio days.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Gets you up to 5.
Okay.
And then I wouldn't add any more days than that. I would just increase the frequency in terms of number of reps, in terms of how long you're going for, so that you're giving yourself a chance to rest.
Yeah. Excellent.
And you don't want to feel like, oh, I have to do something every day. It gives you a rest day, gives you a mental rest day, and it lets your body heal and recover.
Right.
And ultimately, that's how we improve and get better.
Right. Okay.
As things are getting easier, we'd increase the volume of work that I'm doing, which means doing more reps.
Okay, got it.
Making it harder. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, excellent. All right, so we have a really, really, really easy basic workout. Doesn't require any gym equipment. It doesn't, I mean, I think it's pretty easy. I'd like to do that workout if I was just starting off. I'd like to do that workout generally. I'm going to talk to Jason if I can about doing that workout generally.
Too strong for that.
All right, well, thank you so much. Thanks for giving us tips, Jason.
Great.
and then after in this the next part of the video, we're going to be showing you how to do these exercises. Okay, thanks so much, Jason.